Urgent, Arsenal makes shocking announcement. Don't miss this revelation. Get ready because Arsenal has just made an announcement that will leave everyone speechless. Something big is happening and you don't want to miss out on it. Stay with us to find out all the details of this incredible news that could change everything at Emirates Stadium. Don't leave, because what's coming is simply unmissable. And let's get to today's news, but first just make sure you're already subscribed to the channel, because the next videos will be a series of content that will help you stay informed about everything related to Arsenal the Gunners. Turn on the notification bell and select the all option. Once you do that, we'll send you everything breaking that comes out behind the scenes at Arsenal. Gunners, we have a goal of 120 likes to beat on this video. In the last video, we beat the goal in less than an hour. Prove that you're a true Gunners fan and leave a like so we can beat this goal soon. Hot news. What's going on with Eddie Nketiah and Arsenal? Hey guys, there's some big news coming our way. Bournemouth are talking about how much they're going to pay for Eddie Nketiah, and guess what? This could put the deal with Arsenal in jeopardy. But there's more. With Kroenke's change in management, things could get complicated in the search for Monsieur Marino. But don't worry, Arteta is already thinking about who can replace Ramsdale. Stay tuned until the end of the video to find out everything that's going on at Arsenal straight from the Emirates Stadium. Let's get to today's news. There's a little something going on with Arsenal player Eddie Nketiah. It seems like he's thinking about leaving the team because he didn't get many chances to play last season and is no longer high on the manager's list. Eddie, who grew up playing in Arsenal's youth system, is now looking to find a place where he can play more and shine. So it seems like Marseille's plan to sign Eddie Nketiah didn't work out. The French side didn't want to pay the $25 million that Arsenal are asking for. Now Bournemouth are interested in Eddie. They need a new striker because Dominic Solanke has left for Tottenham Hotspur. And guess what? Bournemouth are willing to pay the price that Arsenal want for Eddie Nketiah. It seems that Bournemouth are very interested in signing Eddie Nketiah after their plan to take him to Marseille fell through. Even though Arsenal are asking a high price for Eddie, Bournemouth are thinking of paying. But be warned, Bournemouth are also looking for other players to play in attack. If they find someone who fits better, they may decide not to sign Eddie. If Bournemouth can't get the deal done, Arsenal could end up in the same place, still trying to sell Nketiah and without a clear solution. Nketiah really wants out of Arsenal, and if he stays there next season, it won't be good for him or for Edu, the club's director. Edu really wants the price he asked for Nketiah, but if the deal with Bournemouth doesn't happen, he may need to lower his price in the final weeks of the transfer window to find another interested team. If Nketiah leaves Arsenal this summer, Arteta may not need to look for a player like him. Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus are already ready to lead the attack, and Leandro Trossard can also help if needed. Arteta may want more options in attack. Arsenal fans are excited about the prospect of bringing in Simon Adingra from Brighton because he can play on either wing and provide extra help. Kroenke's move could change Arsenal's pursuit of M. Marino. So far, Arsenal have not spent much this summer. They have only made 2 signings, buying goalkeeper David Raya from Brentford and bringing in Riccardo Calafiori. Other than that, they have not made any major first-team purchases. Arteta still wants to improve the team, especially in midfield. Granit Xhaka has not been playing so well in preseason, and Thomas Partey has been struggling with health, so he is not always reliable. Declan Rice needs more help in the middle, which is why Arsenal are looking at Monsieur Marino. However, negotiations for the Real Sociedad player are taking a long time and have not yet been finalized. There is still work to be done for those who are leaving the team. Eddie Nketiah's plan to join Marseille has not worked out, but Bournemouth are interested in him. However, if Bournemouth are unwilling to pay Arsenal's asking price, that won't speed up the signing of Emma Marino. The 2 deals are separate. Arsenal need to sell Nketiah in order to bring in Marino. Football finance expert Adam Williams had a few things to say to Arsenal Insider. He said that the $25 million price tag for Marino is within what Arsenal can afford and that his salary also seems fair. Of course, the team has a budget to stick to, and that could mean they need to sell some players to raise cash before buying others. But for now, that's just a guess, and it doesn't seem like anything will really stop Arsenal from spending the money if they need to. It seems like the Kroenke family have been more bold with their signings lately. They're keen to capitalize on the momentum the team is enjoying under Arteta and Edu. Arsenal's principal owner, Stan Kroenke, and his son Josh Kroenke, who helps a lot with the day-to-day running of the club, are very involved in what goes on both on and off the pitch. They have been working closely with Arteta and Edu to make sure everything is running smoothly. Adam Williams has said that Arsenal have been very good at managing their money. The team has spent roughly the same amount on wages over the past 5 years. Although they have been spending a little more on player transfers over time, the increase has not been huge. This means that Arsenal are in a good position to buy new players. It would be a surprise if the team did not bring in more players before the transfer window closes, regardless of what happens with Nketiah and other potential moves. Why have Arsenal not been able to close the deal for M. Marino yet? There are a few things holding up the deal. Firstly, Arsenal have not been able to pay Real Sociedad the amount they are asking for Marino. The La Liga side are trying to get as much as they can, even if Marino becomes a free agent next summer, because he does not want to renew his contract with them. So this is making the negotiations a little more complicated. Furthermore, the people who make decisions about players at Arsenal are a little divided. Not everyone thinks Marino is the best choice for the team. Some people aren't as sure as Arteta that he'll be a big help. The deal with Real Sociedad is kind of on hold because Arsenal haven't been able to close it yet. Even though the price isn't that high, there are doubts about whether Marino is really the player Arteta is looking for. Do you think we'll see Marino playing for us soon, or is this transfer just a dream? Leave your comment below and tell us if you think it's a good idea to sign the Spanish player or not. Let's stay tuned and hope the deal goes through so we can make our midfield even stronger. Arsenal have already chosen a new goalkeeper to replace Aaron Ramsdale. Now the team needs to decide what to do with Ramsdale before the transfer deadline. Many teams are interested in him, and Ajax even tried to loan him. But Edu and Mikel Arteta said no to that offer. Arsenal would rather sell Ramsdale straight away than loan him out, which is why they turned down Ajax's offer. With Ramsdale's exit looking increasingly certain, Arteta is considering who could take his place. One of the names being considered is Espanyol's Joan Garcia. David Ornstein has said that Arsenal turned down Ajax's offer for Ramsdale because it wasn't what the club wanted. Ornstein has also mentioned Joan Garcia as a possible option. The Athletic has confirmed that Arsenal are looking at Garcia to be David Raya's backup goalkeeper. While Garcia continues to play for Espanyol, who have just been promoted to La Liga, he knows that Premier League clubs are interested in him. Choosing a backup goalkeeper can be difficult because being on the bench for most of the time is not the most exciting part of the game for players. But for Arsenal, trying to sign Joan Garcia makes sense. He has the characteristics that Arteta may need in the team. Arsenal are eyeing Garcia because he excels at stopping crosses. Last year, he managed to save 16.1% of crosses, which is significantly more than Ramsdale, who only saved 8% last season. This makes Garcia an interesting option for the team, because he is very good at that part of the game. In addition to being a great crosser, Garcia, who is 23, also saved more shots than Ramsdale last season. Garcia saved 82.5% of shots, while Ramsdale saved 70.6%. With Arteta wanting Raya as the main goalkeeper, bringing Garcia in as a backup would be an excellent choice for Arsenal. This would improve the team without compromising on performance. We will have to keep an eye on how the Ramsdale situation develops and how Edu makes his choices in the goalkeeping market as the transfer deadline approaches. It seems that Arsenal are going through a hectic and strategic period with several important decisions on the table. Firstly, the situation with Eddie Nketiah is somewhat complicated. He wants to leave Arsenal because he hasn't been playing much and is looking for more opportunities. Bournemouth are interested in signing him and seem willing to pay the amount Arsenal are asking, as Marseille's plan fell through. However, Bournemouth are also considering other options, which could delay or even cancel the deal. If Nketiah ends up staying, it might not be ideal for anyone, especially the player and the Arsenal coaching staff, who may need to reduce the price to find a new destination for him. Furthermore, Arsenal are focused on strengthening their squad, and with Ramsdale likely to leave, Arteta is considering his options to replace him. Espanyol's Joan Garcia seems like an interesting choice, especially as he has excelled in areas where Ramsdale has struggled, such as defending crosses. Garcia had a higher shot-stopping rate than Ramsdale last season, which could be an advantage for Arsenal. Arsenal are also trying to bring in M. Marino, but negotiations are taking a long time. Real Sociedad are asking for a high fee, and there are internal doubts as to whether Marino is the best option. If Arsenal can pull off the deal, it could strengthen their midfield, especially considering the team's struggles in pre-season. Overall, Arsenal seem to be trying to balance their finances while looking to improve their squad. They have been careful in their transfer market moves, and there is a good plan in place to strengthen the squad without compromising their budget. The Kroenke family seems to be more involved and committed to signings, which is a positive sign for the club's future. We'll be keeping an eye on how these negotiations unfold and how Arsenal adjusts their strategy for next season. It seems like there's a lot going on, and it will be interesting to see how all of these pieces fit together in the end. Thanks for watching this far. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving future content. Access our playlist that will appear on the screen now, or in the pinned comment with all the latest Arsenal news, and stay up to date with the behind-the-scenes, highlights, last-minute controversies, transfers, everything about the Gunners team. See you in the next video.